Hello, what is going on, guys? I am Numbnexus, bringing you guys here another Wi-Fi battle here today. At a live com, I took a good valuable amount of time kind of processing and learning how to do this. I've kind of known how to do it for a long time, I just haven't really gotten to it, which I did now. And if you guys could take time of the day before watching this video to give the video a thumbs up, leave a like rating down below. It would really mean a lot, as it does take a good amount of time to do this. It's a match with my boy SacredFireNegro. His channel will be linked in the description. He just hit 100k, so go show him some love. But I'm going to be leading off here with my Tapu Bulu. Expect to Smeargle lead as he does. And I figured this way I'm very safe for him not to get a free hazard. Let's say free. Very important there because he can't put me to sleep, because grass types can't put to sleep with Spore and such like that, unless you want to run Hypnosis. I don't know. It was weird. So I essentially am safe to knock out Smeargle and allow him to get up any type of hazards he wants. Since I do have a defogger, I have my Tapu Fini in the back. You know, he's a Mandibuzz with Taunt, but I should be okay to get a opening. I'm trying removing them. He's gonna bring out the Solgaleo to try and intimidate me, so I'm gonna bring out the Alola Marowak, kind of for fodder. Also hoping he'd Flare Blitz rather than Sunsteel Strike, as he's gonna play it safe, go for Sunsteel Strike here. And looking at the damage, he's definitely doing some work. This is all like I'm saying. I haven't gotten to the point where I've memorized calcs like that yet, at least for Solgaleo. That's my second time fighting him, but he's gonna swap out for some reason into Mandibuzz. I don't understand that, because he outsped me and he could have killed me next turn easily from the damage that he did to me. So I was like, wait a minute, wait. He can knock me out. He didn't. I'm gonna swap out here though, out to my Tapu Fini, trying to get up this defog, trying to get these hazards with defog. He does an interesting play here. He's actually gonna go for the taunt, and he told me only for the taunt because I have Stealth Rock on my Alola Marowak, or so he assumes I had Stealth Rock on my Alola Marowak, when I don't even think that's released yet. I don't think that comes out up until Pokebank. So I could understand where he was coming from, but I was definitely chill with that. It's unfortunate because I couldn't defog. So predicting him to bring out a Solgaleo on the obvious Moonblast, I'm going to go ahead and go for Surf. Good stab, I'm modest, and it should be doing a good amount of damage, as it does a solid 35%. Goodness gracious. Tapu Fini. Oh my goodness, can I Tapu Fini get some more? I'm gonna bring back out my Alola Marowak though, kind of as fodder. I've been trying to fodder off this Alola Marowak, I guess, to the Solgaleo, and if I wanted to let something die, it would be Alola Marowak, as it also allows me to find out what he locks himself into, because this entire match I've been assuming that he's locked in on something, and from how he's playing it, from switching in and out, it's definitely locked in. Definitely locked in. I want to say it's banded. From the damage you're about to see here from this Earthquake, I definitely want to say it's banded. And my throat is tickling itself. So yeah, but it's definitely banded from what I'm assuming. And you can see the damage is ridiculous, but I was able to remove the hazards, which is huge on my part. No longer, so you have to vanquish all these slow mons, because for some reason, this brand new game is going to give us all these godlike new mons that are really fun and cool to use, but they're really slow. So yeah, not some of the best work there, Game Freak. I'm going to double swap out the Tapu Bulu though, expecting the Porygon 2. As he does actually go to the Porygon 2, and I figured, just fuck it, YOLO, I don't care right now. I was like, I'm just gonna go for Superpower. I don't care if he brings out the Lunala, as he does not, so he probably tried to knock me out with Ice Beam there. Very fortunate for me now that both of his normal types are gone. Now that Lunala just became a huge threat against his team, I'm very safe to just click Moongeist Beam now. Sure, Mandibuzz is a thing, but it's still gonna hurt Mandibuzz to a T, so I'll have to rework around that. He's just gonna go for the safe Sunsteel Strike. I don't even know if he has Flare Blitz or not, because he has yet to even reveal it, but he's just gonna play it safe with his signature move right there. Gorgeous looking animation, I'm not gonna lie. Even in this 1080p, gorgeous, man. Holy shit. I'm gonna bring out my Lunala though, because it's threatening as hell to his team. He's gonna swap out and bring out Cult Vault, which is the Mandibuzz. Now here's the thing that sucks, is I knew that the thing was coming out, but I wanted to see how much damage it would do regardless. So I go for it anyway, and as you can clearly see, it doesn't do as much as you'd think, and I'm Choice Specs. I'm timid Choice Specs, so that little lacking, Lunala, just a little lacking. So, a little unfortunate there. I'm just gonna have to whittle this thing down. This is essentially what I have to do because this Mandibuzz is just a little threatening. Like right now, Solgaleo is not really relevant right now. But I'm gonna bring out my Magearna here. He's gonna taunt. Now what sucks is every time I swap out, he's taunting, and I don't know why he taunted. Maybe he tried to prevent me from like recovering with Roost. Maybe setting up a Calm Mind or something like that. He went for taunt regardless though, assuming that I couldn't touch him or something like that. And the nice thing about it is too, what's nice for him is I have shift gear, and now I can't shift gear and be able to outspeed. I did expect him to bring out the Solgaleo, so I go for Hidden Power Fire here, and I just barely missed out on the KO. Just barely missed it on the KO. I was really hoping that it would knock it out, but alas, it does not. And I know he'll shred me with either Sunsteel Strike, it's neutral, or Earthquake. So really hoping that he does go for Earthquake over the neutral Sunsteel Strike, which is better coverage all over around. I was hoping to EQ, and he does. So that's amazing for me because Tapu Bulu eats up Earthquake better than any Mon, like, period. It does not matter. Any Mon, period, he eats it better up than because of his ability. Grassy Surge, I mean, maybe Tangrowth and Grassy Surge definitely eats it up a lot better. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. He eats it up extremely good. He's going to bring out the Mandibuzz here. I'm just going to play it safe, go for Horn Leech, really kind of see where it goes. This still does a mass amount of damage. Look at that. With the burn, this could probably kill with a roll next turn. That's how Banded Bulu is so powerful. My nigga is boolin'. We are boolin' out here. Boolin'. Like, he doesn't care. With a good roll and burn, I could definitely knock it off from that range. I don't want him foul playing me. I was hoping he'd Roost, which he does, which does give me a free switch in. Now to the Magearna, honestly, regardless of whatever he do, Roost, foul play, didn't matter. I was hoping he really would not taunt because of the unfortunate he's not. And kind of figuring here what I should have done here, and I kind of make a poor play here, is I don't go for the shift gear, is something that I should have done. In the back of my head, now looking back at it, maybe I should have done that. I didn't do it, I guess, just kind of more for sheer power, because Magearna is really slow, and sometimes I forget it. It's like base 65 speed. Why? All of its stats are so good, and then you get to like its speed. And that's like with a lot of mons, like even Vikavolt, who's said to be like very fast, I think even in his sex description, but it's pretty dog shit slow. Pretty dog shit slow. I will honestly never understand that. I really won't. I really will not. He's gonna bring out me. This nigga Nick is so in love with himself. He's got a god complex. Nigga, you are not a Zygarde. He's gonna go for 1,000 arrows though. Here's what sucks. I lived this, right? Floor Cannon will shred this bitch. I miss. Yo, I have the worst luck in the world, bro. That is the first time I'm competitively using Magearna, and I miss. Floor Cannon. It's basically a Fairy Draco, and I miss. I was literally typing in the chat. I sent him a message. I was like, Nick, I lost. And I lost. I think it's adorable that Magearna goes into the little Pokeball waste when it dies, but I was like, dude, the only way that I can win this back is if I click Ice Beam and say, fuck it. He's gonna let it go though. So I'm gonna go ahead. He told me he didn't expect the Ice Beam, which is fine. I guess looking at Lunala, you wouldn't expect the Ice Beam. His move pool is actually pretty wide. He's gonna bring in his own Lunala. I had to stay in here, kind of pop the Shadow Shield. That way that basically if I pop the Shadow Shield and I bring him down to the point where after an Aspect's Ice Beam, Bandit Bulu's Horn Leech will knock it out guaranteed from that range because it doesn't knock it out from full HP. So I had to bring it out from Shadow Shield and I had to bring it down a little bit in order for Horn Leech to knock it out. So I did that. I'm going to bring in Tapu Bulu here now. And I'm going to be getting off my damage now, because now from this point in range, he definitely does that to a Horn Leech though, but expecting him to go out into the Mandibuzz and preserving it, I'm actually going to predict this Mandibuzz play, and I'm going to go straight for a Banded Rock Slide, and maybe, you know, hoping that it would maybe, get a crit? Last it did not. I knew that it wouldn't kill because it's not stab, and Mandibuzz is very bulky, so I knew definitely that it would not kill. I was crossing my fingers though, that I land the next one, because I am at such a disadvantage. Had I actually landed that Floor Cannon, I would have won the game 3-0. That would have been it. Like, that would have legitimately been it. Magearna lives any move. Or Magearna kills off the Zygarde, Magearna kills off the Mandibuzz, and I have a bunch of other mons at the back. 3-2-0 at least, and unfortunately, alas, I had to miss the floor cannon, which was quite, like, I have no idea. I was like, bro, I'm done. I knock it out there. He's going to bring out the Lunala here, though. Now, the only way, again, like, how I can win is I have to kill it from full H, or I have to be pretty healthy in order to take a, a Moongeist Beam, and I can kill it from the range that it's in now from a Bandit Hornleech. So I figured I have to sack off my Solgaleo here, who's honestly pretty useless. I've never once used Solgaleo within this match, because he had a Mandibuzz, he had a Porygon 2, he had all of these things that just Solgaleo doesn't do much damage to. So the only thing, he had a leftovers freaking Lunala. First off, I was like, what? But only thing here that can bring in Bandit Bulu, get a little bit of recovery from Grassy Surge eventually, but he's gonna go for the Moongeist Beam. I have to take this, and I essentially have to knock him out with the Hornleech. I knew that I could live one if he doesn't crit me. Thankfully, he does not. I get the Hornleech off, and that's gonna be the game in my favor. The very narrow 1-0 victory, which score doesn't matter. This is definitely a good match. It was definitely a good match. It came boiled down to the nail. I played a little safe in some parts just to kind of feel him out, because I haven't played Nick in years. But it was a good match. Definitely go check out his channel, guys, though. He's trying to get into Wi-Fi like a lot of other people are. I don't know how long a lot of people will be into Wi-Fi. Some people usually get into it and then just drop it, you know, because it's hype. We'll see where it goes, but thank you guys for watching. It does mean a lot towards me. Definitely leave a like on the video, as it does take a lot of time to put up high quality 1080p videos. Subscribe for more content. Leave teams in the description down below if you'd like to see me use them. And with that, I'm going to get out of here. Goodbye.